Pardon the hair, guys. I'm trying not to wash it as often. Of course, you know, it's supposed to be healthier for your hair, but it does look a little bit more greasy, so just bear with me. But hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm filming on the stairs because we're running out of sunlight right now. But I really wanted to make this video and get it up today, and it's about how I got started as a model and basically how the whole process began and what I went through to get to the level I was at. Currently I'm not modeling. Even though my portfolio is still up on my agency's website, I've kind of taken a break from it and I'm focusing on school, and I've gained a little bit of weight. A lot of weight. My weight right now is really normal for my height. I am nearly 5'10" and still growing a little bit. I'll find that when I'm a little bit hungry and tired and my joints ache a little bit, I'm growing. And the last time I measured myself down in our kitchen, I had grown 1/4 of an inch. And so if you are a little bit shorter and you're scared that you can't model, don't give up hope. I'm 18 and still growing, and my dad was a late bloomer, so I think that I'm kind of following along in his footsteps. Sorry, the sun is moving as I'm talking, but anyways, into the video, how I got started. I was 15 at the time. I was a freshman in high school, and I was playing softball and basketball. I was an athlete. I had only ever played sports just because my parents are both athletic trainers, but I was pretty athletically built. I was slim, I was tall, I was an ideal runner. I ran a lot, doing 5Ks with my dad and my friends. And I just find that it was a really good model-esque body. So a lot of the times when I was out in public, I would hear, especially down here in the South, "Oh, you should be a model. Oh, you're so tall and skinny. Oh, you need to eat." I would hear that all the time. You need to eat. You're too thin. And really, I was doing nothing but eating the amount I wanted to and being healthy and exercising. So I did kind of develop this idea that, hey, maybe you should look into modeling. You've never done anything of that sort. So one day when I'm in the car waiting on my mom, I heard this radio ad. It's moving so fast, and this is stuff for eBay, so sorry about that. But on the radio one day I heard an ad or a commercial, and it said, if you think you can sing, if you think you can dance or act, then you need to call this number. And I was sitting there and I was actually listening, and I was like, oh my gosh, like maybe I can model. Like I'm pretty sure I could do that. At the time, I think I was exactly 5'9", which is the minimum I've heard for runway, and usually that is the case, but sometimes they'll use models who are 5'8" or even 5'7" if they have a really good walk. But anyways, into the call, I made the call, and I was too young to make any type of consultation or appointment with this agency based in a town that was really close to mine. And so I said, Mom, I ran to the house. I ran into the house and I said, Mom, I called this number. Can you please set up an appointment? And she was like, what the heck is this about? And I said, Mom, I called a scouting agency for modeling and they want to meet me. I told them a little bit about my hair color, which was brown at the time, my eye color, my height, and they seemed interested. So my mom actually made the appointment. She talked to them, wrote down a little bit of information, and I visited them the following Sunday. So the following Sunday, I go into the town that the scouting agency was based, and we meet for the first time, and they take a good look at you and any photos that you have that may be professional, and they also want to see your walk, and they were really interested in me. They wanted me to practice my walk, and they wanted me to go to Los Angeles, where a bigger scouting agency is located, and a convention called IPOP occurs. And so IPOP has good and bad reviews. I think that it is a money-making agency as well as one that actually produces whatever kind of talent you're interested in. Like a lot of good singers and dancers, actresses and actors and models who came to this convention ended up at really nice agencies and with really good careers. And this little girl that was there and even ended up on a Disney show. And I don't know, I just feel like I went the right route, just being very peculiar, and with my parents being very picky with the people we worked with. But anyways, the convention was called IPOP, and it lasted for a week. And after a few sessions in the town where I was accepted into this scouting agency, they helped me with my walk. I went to Atlanta and I built a portfolio for myself, a very, very small, basic, but professional portfolio. I still even have some photos that maybe I'll insert, but that was me at 15, and that was me very, very young and inexperienced. And yeah, it was a really good time though. It was exciting. I think it was in February of 2015. My parents and I went to Los Angeles and we went to this huge showcase. That's what it's called. It's basically a really big audition at a really nice hotel, and there were many scouting agencies from all across the United States, Canada, and Australia. So there's tons of people there, tons. There are plenty of aspiring models and dancers and actors and actresses, and really good talent was there. I don't think that they really accept anyone who doesn't have the potential to really propel their future. I think that they choose kids and teens and even adults who really are all in for this experience. And so you do have to pay your way to get out there. You do have to pay for different auditions that you perform. So for example, there were scouts from Ford and Wilhelmina and IMG there, and my parents paid for me to go visit them, as well as smaller agencies and even international agencies. And the agency I really liked, and she liked me. It's called Alexandria Models, and that's my agency, and she's from Russia, and her agency was based in Russia, but she had since moved to America and moved her agency there with her and her family, and that is where my agency's based. It's based in Seattle, Washington, and I've been out there before, been to her home. I mean, I really love my agent. She's very personable and very excited for your future, wants to propel you as much as she can. She's never gonna leave you on her website and never contact you or like never book you jobs. And that's where I got my international experience in China and also in Greece and Europe. So I've definitely been working abroad with her, and it was a very good experience. I just think that if I want to go back, it will be at a different time in my life. Right now I'm really focusing on my studies, and I do love the job. I do love the people you're around, and I'll go more into detail on the different parts of this series, but I just kind of wanted to give you an overview of how I got started and how small and how sketchy you can start out and grow really big. And I think that if you have the desire and if you have the fire in your heart to do something, you should never let it stop you. If you think something is too far in your reach, or you can't reach it because you don't have the experience, or you don't think that you have the potential. You do. Oh, wow, I'm getting really fired up about this, but I was really small and I was really inexperienced and had never even breached in this industry before, and it ended up being something that consumed my life for 2.5 years. I'm now a senior in high school, and I've worked with Calvin Klein, and I've walked for top designers in China Fashion Week and Greece Fashion Week. I mean, it's really a big experience, and you can even be in commercials. I'm a model, but I was in a phone company commercial in Greece. Like, there's honestly so many opportunities that can come from this, and I'll go into further detail, but this was just going to be a small video today. If you have any questions about this video, please leave them in the comments below. But next video, I think I'm going to talk about finances and what it really costs to get started if you want to go the route I did. Other girls on the street are stopped and asked, hey, have you ever considered modeling? That was never my case with the scouting agent. I really applied, and I just got lucky and advanced myself that way. But I'm sure I can make a video on working abroad and how that works if you're interested. So anyways guys, that's the end of this video. I will see you guys soon with part 2 of this series, and have a great day. Bye.